discovery is an inspirational and exciting reflection of the ingenuity and dedication of many. We're talking about a lot of self-sacrifice here. Records of medical science from antiquity, meaning way back when, associate certain foods with the cause of prevention of disease. Human diseases associated with diet, which we've already mentioned, we've given a list of these, such as night blindness, scurvy, beriberi, rickets, pellagra. Okay, and then they have found actually skeletons of prehistoric man that show signs of rickets and scurvy. 2600 BC, beriberi was recognized in China, so we might say this is our oldest vitamin, or at least this is where we have information on this particular disease more than the others. But then 1500 BC, scurvy, night blindness, and xerophthalmia were described in Egypt, and it was found that liver would overcome night blindness. So here we're dealing with vitamin A deficiency and vitamin C deficiency. Okay, from the Bible, Jeremiah, and the asses did stand in high places, their eyes did fail because there was no grass. And then also the cure of the blind Tobias by means of fish bile. Now both of these would sound like vitamin A deficiency. Now I know not all of you listening to this are in the animal production area, so do you know the word, for instance, acids? You all know what acids mean? You know what acids mean? Now it has nothing to do with professor type administrators. Donkeys. This is what we're talking about. Donkeys. Acids are donkeys. Okay. All right. Illustrating this concept, we said that prehistoric man, we found rickets and scurvy. Okay, here we have a young caveman, and he's been to a dating service in the cave, Hagar's dating service. And there he saw the love of his life, the woman of his dreams. And so the two of them left the dating service together. He's gently escorting her out of the cave. But he has a thought. He's saying, well, these days it's so hard to find a woman without scurvy, rickets, or bad breath. But she has two thoughts. The first thought is, someday there will be an equal rights amendment. And secondly, I hope he uses a toothpaste approved by the American Dental Association. Well, that seems like a reasonable. Okay, 400 BC, Hippocrates, the father of medicine, the Greek, he fed raw ox liver dipped in honey to prevent night blindness. And he described soldiers afflicted with scurvy. So he was dealing with vitamin A and vitamin C deficiency. 1200 AD, the Crusades were weakened by scurvy. Well, when did the participants of the Crusades go on their crusades, or on to their battles? Well, they would do this after the harvest season. So the fall, winter, early spring, and so they would change their diet considerably, lacking some greens, which would be a source of vitamin C. So this is why they were getting scurvy. 1492 to 1600, the exploration period. Well, scurvy threatened this world exploration. In fact, Magellan lost 4/5 of his crew as he went around the world. Actually, Magellan himself did not die from scurvy. He had a problem with an arrow in his abdomen, but the majority died from scurvy. Okay, Vasco da Gama lost 60% of the 160-man crew. Let me ask you a question. Where did Vasco da Gama do his discovery? His discovering? Maybe you all need a course in just regular history. Okay, this would be around the Cape of the Hope, so going around Africa. This is where he is. But the point is that there are many examples that we could use of scurvy some 10,000 seamen died of scurvy. And some writings around those times, it was said that sailors treated themselves by trimming the rotting black flesh, the putrid flesh, from their gums and washing their teeth in urine. And you might ask the question, was this an effective cure or treatment? Well, no, not really. Okay, just a little bit of scurvy, illustration of the small hemorrhages that we see in scurvy. Okay, some of the teeth problems. Here we're getting gingivitis, but really developing into scurvy. And it's even become worse in this particular slide. And of course, I would really have liked to have gotten a person that had black gums and this sort of thing from the putrid condition, but I couldn't get anybody to pose for that. Okay, 1747, James Lynn, the British naval sergeant, carried out the first controlled clinical experiment on ships. Well, he had 12 patients with scurvy divided into 6 different treatments. 2 received oranges and lemons. Some received cider, and some received nutmeg and garlic and vinegar and seawater. And well, you know what happened here. In other words, the men that received the citrus fruits, they were cured of scurvy. Those that had received some cider, they got some improvement because there was some vitamin C here, but the other treatments, of course, there was no effect. And well, we know that British sailors, after a time, became known as limeys because they would carry citrus fruits on their trips to prevent scurvy. Okay, an illustration of James Lynn. And this photograph shows him treating patients, and you can see the skin hemorrhage on the legs and on the arms. And of course, I learned something in getting this together. I didn't even know they had full photography back in the 1700s. Okay, accomplishments of Lynn. Okay, what were his accomplishments? Well, he did a treatise on scurvy in 1753. Now, this treatise included his own experiments, but then also a literature review. Well, he actually did his literature review after he did his experiment. So this is a very interesting treatise. And then secondly, the method of preserving citrus fruit by evaporation. And well, we say the British sailors would take citrus fruit with them, but citrus fruit, of course, would spoil after a period of time. And so anyway, he came through with a method of preserving it by evaporation. So scurvy was not a problem after they did this. Okay, and number 3, he was responsible for typhus prevention. Typhus is a very devastating disease. And well, some years later, we have the Napoleonic Wars. And the question is asked, well, who was most responsible for defeating Napoleon? Was it Lord Nelson? Was it Wellington, the Duke of Wellington? Who most defeated